It's Friday Night Writes with the Stop Writing Alone community. I'm Nicole Rivera, and I'm here every single week sharing prompts, exercises, and writing prompt parties for you to be inspired for the whole weekend through. Come on in, bring your notebook, your laptop, or whatever it is you want to write with, because as soon as we get started, you'll be inspired to start scribbling away your weekend. Thanks for coming, and enjoy your Friday Night Writes. This week's writing prompt comes from the Right Now writing prompt cards. Check the show description to get a link to get your own set of cards. Hey everybody, it's me, Nicole Rivera from the Stop Writing Alone podcast, and here on the MV Rivera YouTube channel, coming to you every single week to share writing prompt tools and exercises so that we can keep writing all throughout the year. Last month we did all 4 different sort of offerings that I'm giving you: writing prompt tool, writing exercises, creative nonfiction writing exercises, and we even had our first writing prompt party of 2021. If you want to make sure that you get your invite to the next writing prompt party for this month or the months going on, please make sure that you sign up for the Friday Night Writes email list, and the link for that will be in the show description. This week is the first week of February, so in the first week I want to share a writing prompt tool with you that is focused on fiction. And what I have for you this week is something called Right Now. It is a box set that I got from locally here. We have a store called Five Below, but I've seen it online as well. I'll put a link in the show description so that you can check it out for yourself. But here are the components that come in the box. There is the workbook, and then there is this box of writing prompt cards. Now, this is really the focus of what we will be talking about during this video. We're going to use one of these cards to write on, but I did want to just sort of let you know what was going on in this workbook. This comes to us from Hinkler Publishing, and it is a really, really quick overview of all different types of elements of writing fiction. We have the story structure. We have different types of style of writing. We have a description of pantsing versus plotting. And then we have things about show, don't tell, points of view, and getting into all different aspects, but again, in a real quick and dirty sort of way. Nothing is fully fleshed out because the meat of this workbook is blank pages for you to do your writing on from this deck of cards. And the deck of cards is arranged in a lot of different categories. Every single color card has a different type of writing prompt or exercise on it. We have story starters in here. We have use these words in a story. We have setting the scene or trying a new genre. It goes on from there. So what I'm going to do for us this week is I am going to shuffle this deck of cards, and I am going to pick one card for us to use. Okay, so I'm shuffling the cards. A dropping card. A card just flew out. Okay, so since this card flew out, I believe this is going to be the card that we use for this week. It is from the category of using these words in a story, and the directions simply say, include these words to write the story, accidental superhero. So they give us a title, and then they give us a nice list of words. And the words are nonsensical, costume, reluctant, note, villain, vision, believe, mysterious, fly, and texture. Now, I did pull a card from this deck last year when we did 52 writing prompts in 52 weeks. I'll put a link to that video below so that you can check out a different card. And it wasn't using the words in a story. I believe it was one of the other categories. I actually don't remember right now. But there's so much diversity in this deck. I do love coming back to it time and time again. This is just a look at the card here that we have for this week. I'm not going to give any sort of word limits or anything like that. There's enough structure, I think, here in just trying to use these words in your story and already having a title to get you started. And I want you to have lots of fun writing this story. and let us know how it turns out. I want to just remind you, when I give you a prompt like this and I say, like, this is, these are the rules, this is the title, and these are the words that are included. If you get to a point where the story is really coming alive and you feel like the title doesn't fit anymore, go with it. There are no real rules here. The point of this practice is to get you inspired to write something. So if you get started on something here and it ends up being a great, wonderful story about a villain, the title needs to reflect that instead of something about a superhero, go. I just want you to write. Have fun. I will see you next week. This week's episode on Stop Writing Alone, if you have any interest in it, it was all about my experiences with the new app called Clubhouse. I am over there at NV Rivera if you want to follow me. I am going to start making rooms there as well. Just last week we had a writing prompt party on Clubhouse, so I hope to do some of those live events there as well. If you're not on Clubhouse yet and you're still looking for these kinds of events, like I said, right in the show description will be your invitation to our writing prompt party that happens here every month. But also stay tuned to All Things Stop Writing Alone, because coming soon I will be announcing the next wave of the Happy Campers Club, which will be happening for the first time this year in March and April. So this month there's going to be lots of chat about it, and that'll be a great opportunity for you to absolutely stop writing alone if it makes sense for you. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and that's about it. Have a great week. Happy writing, and I will see you next Friday. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and head over to stopwritingalone.com for more.